Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Witching Hour. I'm here with my partner.
The ghoulish gentleman.
And on today's episode, we're gonna do what should we name this? Like, I don't know. Because there's just gonna be like different topics.
I don't know. What are the topics of? Mainly?
They're just No, they're just literally random.
Just okay.
Yeah, like I just came up with these.
Okay.
Questions or whatever.
All right, that's fine.
So that's what I don't know, like what the episode or how to say, like, I don't know.
We'll come up with one after.
Okay.
So for now, guys, this is blank.
Blankety blank blank.
Welcome.
Before we start, how was your week?
I mean, it's been all right. I don't know if you heard like everything that was going on down here. We had like a huge storm. We had like 80 miles per hour wind, and everybody's power went out, and there was hail, and it was nasty.
Damn.
But so far, aside from like that, it's been good. I mean, no issues there. Just that storm. But...
Yeah. Damn.
Ya me muero.
Gassy.
Almost fly off. Like, what's her face?
Yeah.
Dorothy?
With your little legs sticking out. Oh, wait, that's the witch. Oh.
Wow. Okay. All right. I see you.
Yeah, over here too. It's actually about to, like, I think there's going to be like a thunderstorm right now, to be honest. So if it disconnects, I'm really sorry. I didn't know, because like this whole week it's been saying that it's going to rain and there's going to be like thunderstorms and whatever, and nothing. The sun has been out and it's been like really, really hot. And so I'm just like, okay, cool. And like, of course, el antoja ahorita, just when we started recording, and we haven't recorded in like forever. Se le antoja ahorita.
I know.
To get all dark and lightning, and I'm like, cool.
Just
love
go
that.
Flying off.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Last weekend I had my son's third birthday party.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. It was supposed to be on a Saturday, but again, like I said, the weather was like really stupid, Texas weather. We thought it was gonna rain that Saturday. Nada. The sun was out, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So like, we had to do it on a Sunday, and thank God we did, because it was also a sunny day. And I actually got it because I rented a little bounce house, and
it popped.
I thought it almost did, because like I saw my son like jumping by himself, and I was like, why are these kids not jumping in with him? So I decided to jump in with him, and so like, I was like jumping around until I got closer to the motor, and I heard it struggling. And I'm like, let me get the fuck out of here, because this bitch is going to pop. And then like, I guess the kids were waiting for me to get out, because as soon as I got out, like all these little kids went in there and they were like all jumping and whatever.
Yeah, they just needed to see, how fun it was.
Yeah, obviously they saw me and they're like, yeah, let's jump in here. But yeah, that was my week. My week has been okay. The weather has been weird.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But other than that, yeah. And like we mentioned just now, we haven't recorded in like forever. When was the last time we recorded?
Back in 1990.
Oh,
man, I don't know. It's been maybe like 2 months, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Long time. Yeah.
Well, no, maybe like a month actually. but it's
Not
been a while.
not even a month.
It has to be.
It's been a hot minute.
Okay.
I act like it's been like 3 years.
Right.
Well, I think it was like in January. No, what are we? We're in May already. Damn, we're in May.
Yeah, we're in May.
Shit. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Almost halfway through the year.
Almost. That's crazy.
My birthday's almost coming up. What do you got?
Yeah. Uh, Next question.
Wow.
Let's see. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Se me fue el avión.
I guess what
Uh,
have we been up to since then?
oh yeah, duh. Working. Clearly, I've been working.
Mhm.
I wake up hella early. I wake up at 4 in the morning, only because I make myself breakfast every morning. I'm trying not to like, cause what I used to do, I would wake up, get ready for work, and then go to McDonald's and get breakfast or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I guess since I'm a mom now, I'm just like, I comida en la casa, you know?
Dang,
So
you reached that point in your life. Hay comida en la
I
casa.
did, yes, hay frijoles. So yeah, like I've been like making myself breakfast and I eat and then I go to work.
Mhm.
And I also been like sleeping hella early. I think it was like 2 weeks ago we were supposed to watch a movie and do like a movie review, but I was like,
Mhm.
I'm falling asleep, and it was like 7 or 8 at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I was like, what?
Y-
And I looked on my
yeah,
phone like, are you serious?
no, yeah, it's because I wake up really early. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've just been working. I've been doing hella overtime because I was getting my son's birthday party ready,
Mhm.
and yeah, now I can like relax. I didn't go to work today. But yeah, what you been up to?
Well, I've had a couple different things, honestly. I guess the most recent one, the biggest one is like I competed in a tournament, a little
Oh yeah.
charity stream tournament.
Oh.
Um, if we have any gamers here, it was for Valorant, very popular game right now. Um, we ended up going. We lost the first one, won the second one, and then lost the third one. Sadly, the first one though we lost just barely because there's no ties in the game, so you have to win, and we ended up taking it into overtime 4 times actually. So our team was evenly matched with the other team. Like we were doing just as good. Um, but sadly, we ended up losing the first one. The second one, though, was our match that got live streamed, and we won that one. That one we
Mm-hmm.
did win. So we were pretty proud of ourselves. The third one we lost. Not too bad, but definitely the other guys were like they've played the game more, so they had more experience. So we didn't
Yeah.
end up taking that one, but no, all in all, it was good. I mean, the charity did raise up over. It was over their amount that they set. It was like going to be 1,000, and I believe they
Nice.
got like 1,100, 1,200, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was for a good cause. It did go for the children. It was for the children's hospital. How they have their little lobby sections.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, so they could buy Nintendo Switches for the kids to play while they're in the lobby.
So sweet.
Um, yeah, it was nice. It was good. Morticia,
Yeah.
you actually won.
Yeah, because I donated.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just did it for the kids. I didn't think like I was gonna win anything. And then you messaged me, and then your other friend messaged me,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, "Is this you? I think you want something." And I'm like, "Huh?" I was like, "What? What's going on?" I was so confused. And yeah, they put my username, and I won these headphones, which
She's rocking them right now.
I sure am not. Yeah, I don't really play games, so it's just in the box still collecting dust
Damn. She's
because
she said she's
I've
gonna
been,
sell it to me like for what was it?
eighty
50%
thousand.
over the price.
Yeah, 80,000
Yeah.
pesos.
Pesos. Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm gonna gift it to Mr. Gentleman because, like I said, I don't play games, and so I don't know anybody else besides like him and his friends. But like,
Hmm.
yeah, so I was like, you can have it if you want, and
Can I get a oh?
um, but yeah, so I won that, and I thought it was really fucking cool. Cool. Um,
Yeah, would you say
yeah,
you don't normally win?
I don't. This is like the first time I ever won something ever in my life. And I thought it was really cool. I felt like special. And I was in the live too, and like I was like there cheering them on.
Yep, our number one
Yeah,
fan.
the number one fan. No, seriously. And yeah, it was I was so confused. I don't know who was who. Like I don't play games and like I don't know anything about that stuff to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I was just there to support him and his friends, and of course like it was there. I was just there for fun,
Yeah.
and giving support. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You said that was the live one is where you guys won, right?
Yeah, the one that was live stream, we did win that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, it's over. And then you're saying, oh, lost twice, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no. So the way that it worked was every team had one match that was going to be live streamed. But in order for us to like move up in the brackets, we'd obviously have to play matches while the other teams are playing and having their matches live streamed. So while you
Yeah.
were watching the first match,
Mm-hmm.
we were playing another match offside that wasn't being streamed.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how it
Oh.
worked.
Okay. I see. I see.
Yeah. Um,
Cool. Cool. Cool.
but yeah, no, that's the major thing. Um oh, actually recently I
Mhm.
sent it to you today. Or no, not today, but like a day ago, where I got casted into a show. It's gonna be or show slash
Oh,
game, yeah.
nice.
Um it's gonna be coming out. I believe they said they're gonna release it around September,
Hmm.
either September or December, and they're gonna be released in parts. I'm gonna be in the second one, and then they asked me like if I'm committed to it because this character is gonna be around for a while. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm down. My first
Yeah.
big role here.
Oh.
Um, I'm excited for that. Um, I've been doing I've been doing that. I've been submitting auditions. If somebody's here that doesn't know, I have been voice acting on the side. I've been doing a bunch of stuff on the side. Uh, I've been selling some of my graphic designs as well. Um, that's been fun. Uh, it's kind of hard though, because you gotta. I'm trying to make sure like not to repeat my design so that each one is different. Gotta be
Hmm.
creative as possible.
Right.
Which reminds me, I gotta send you the ones that I recently made. I don't think I've showed them to you.
Okay.
But yeah, that's mainly
That's
what
awesome.
I've been doing.
Super proud of you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Mm, I got
Um,
married yesterday.
oh,
Uh,
cool. Congratulations. With who?
Jesus Christ himself. I'm celibate.
What? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was gay.
Whoa!
Whoa, what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. I mean, that's mainly been it. Been working on that. What else? No, no, yeah. That's it.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're gonna start with the random ass topics. So, one of them it says, if you were a horror character, which one would you be and why?
Ooh, good question.
That is a good question. I came up with it. Thank you very much.
All right, you want to go first?
Mm, No, because I still don't know who.
Mm,
Kind of hard. Um, hmm, who would I want to be? I don't know.
mm. I think, I mean, I have to go with my boy Freddy,
Hmm.
because I mean, he only attacks in the dream world. He has all these different abilities. Anything he can pretty much think of, he can do. So I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like when he sticks his head on the
Yeah,
what? Yeah, his head, right? It was in
on the TV.
the TV, and then also where. Oh
Over,
my god,
what was it? Nancy is like sleeping when he's
Nancy
like
was
coming through the
sleeping.
wall.
Yes, I always thought that was so like. Well, when I was little, I thought it was creepy, but now like I always thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
It's like so creative.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Honestly, I still don't know who would I be.
Leprechaun.
Uh, uh, Fuck that. Hell no. His is nah. Are you trying to say because I'm short? Wow.
I never said all that. I never said all
Wow. But you said leprechaun real quick.
that.
Real quick.
What's
Um,
what's your name? Chucky's bride?
oh, Tiffany?
Tiffany, there you go.
I mean, I could be, but they're just dolls. Oh, maybe.
I mean, she was human before.
Yeah, she was human before, and then she turned herself. No, Chucky turned her into a doll.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, what about Carrie?
Oh, you right. I could be Carrie. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be Carrie. I'm gonna be like Matilda, but like
Evil.
not. Yeah, evil. So Carrie, pretty much. Yeah, I'll do that because pobrecita, she was getting bullied, and she bullied back. Well, she didn't bully back. She was defending herself
Mm-hmm.
as she should. And yeah, no, yeah, definitely Carrie. Wow, what the fuck? I forgot about that movie after I saw it like 2 weeks ago. Okay, so have you ever had sleeping paralysis?
Mm, you know, ah, I guess like once. I think I told you about this before. This was, I want to say, maybe about like 2, maybe 3 years back.
Hmm.
Um, this was like before we moved and we were staying over at my grandma's house.
Hmm.
Um, there was a time where I was asleep and it was maybe like I knocked out pretty early, I think, that day because I just got off work and it was like around 10. And it was incredibly dark. And I just remember waking up, opening my eyes, and I was just looking up. And in front of my, or at the foot of my bed, I have a bookcase. And all I remember seeing is like a figure
Oh
sitting up
fuck.
top on the
Mhm.
sorry, the bookcase, just staring down at me. And I was looking back at like the figure and I was trying to sit up, but I couldn't sit up. I just felt like there was so much pressure on my chest. And my cat was right next to me, like by my shoulder. And I was trying to move and I just couldn't move at all. And I guess he kind of realized that. So he was walking
Mhm.
around, just walking around my bed. And I think like there was a moment where he passed across my chest. And
Mhm.
as he passed, and I looked up at the bookcase, he was gone. And he was standing by the foot of my bed.
Oh fuck that.
And I was like just trying so hard. Like I was sweating. I was trying so hard trying to just sit up. And
Oh my
maybe
god.
like what felt like, I don't know, like 2, 3 minutes passed by.
Yeah.
It was gone. And I just sat up quickly and I just woke up, looked around, nothing in my room.
Oh my god, that's so scary. Like I hate that feeling. Like you can't do anything about
Yeah, no, I
it.
just,
Oh my gosh. And then you cried
and then I cried and
and pissed
knocked on
all
my
over.
grandma's door. I was like, "Willa, Willa, iski."
I believe that.
Okay. Nah, I took it like a man. I was like, whatever. I got work
Oh,
in the morning.
sure. Oh my
Went back to sleep.
God. Cry yourself to sleep.
Right. um, no, I remember I just sat up and I was just looking around and then nothing, and then it took me like 5 minutes. I was just just breathing because I was like, man, what the hell was that?
Yeah. Oh
Eventually,
my.
I ended up going to sleep. I just forgot about it. I was like, whatever.
Yeah. Damn. Fuck that. Like I've had it before. I remember the first time, but I've never seen a figure. I just can't move.
Hmm.
Um, the first time I think it happened when I was in high school, and it was during the day. And I remember I think I took a nap or something, and I just couldn't move, and I could like, I opened my eyes, and I'm just like, okay, am I tied up? Like I was like freaking out because it was like the first time ever,
Hmm.
and I can hear myself breathing, and I can hear the TV in the living room, and I can hear my parents talking. I'm like, okay, cool. Am I dead? Or like what's going on? Like
Yeah.
I was so scared, and I was like, and I remember I could feel my heart beating so fucking fast because I was getting so scared. I was like, why can't I move? And so like I was like, okay, you need to relax, like close your eyes or try to close my eyes. And I was like in my head, I was like, just relax, it's okay, like it's okay.
Hmm.
And like I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden I could move, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that was the scariest thing at like ever, ever, ever. And so like then few years later,
Hmm.
like I would say 2018, I would get them literally every week,
Yikes.
every single week. But I've never seen a figure, and it was always during the day. And it got to the point where I wasn't even scared anymore. I was getting annoyed.
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, I just want to wake up like a normal ass human being, but I can't because for some reason I can't move. Like I try to move like my feet and my legs, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. Like I would try and I just couldn't. And like I just always had to remind myself like, okay, it's okay. It's already happened to you. Just like relax, breathe, like it's okay. And but this time like I couldn't really open my eyes, just barely, 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 barely. I could like see my room, and I can see my cat because she was asleep right next to me. And but no, like it would happen like literally every week, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like what does this mean? And does it mean like I'm stressing now? But I'm like, for what? Like, I have a job, I have a car, like I'm good, I'm set, and this was before I was pregnant, so I was just so
Hmm.
confused on what was going on. So I don't know. And then the very last time I had it, I think it was about 2 years ago, and I was napping, and again it happened to me. And um, my mom was in the room, and I was trying to move, but I couldn't. I wanted her to wake me up, but I couldn't move, so she thought I was still sleeping. And so like um, I was like, help, help. I couldn't even talk. Like I was trying to scream help, but I couldn't because like I don't know, like it was really weird. And then she like it sucked. I got kind of sad because like I I heard her walk away and close the door. So I'm just like, cool. I'm just laying here like I can't move, I can't do anything. So yeah, that was the last time I had that, and it was fucking scary.
I bet.
It just sucks seeing my mom just like walk away and closing the door, knowing that I needed her help, but I couldn't do anything about it. But it was
You
scary.
just roll over, fall out of bed.
I wish I wanted to do something, but I couldn't. Like, and it was weird because I was sleeping on my side. So I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I was so like annoyed about that. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, so, do you remember your first, fist or, like, your last fist fight you ever been to
Um,
or whatever?
wasn't it when we first met?
Yeah.
Threw you
Yep.
through a window?
Oh, yeah, and then, like, I ran you over?
Then I shook it off because I'm a
Yeah,
badass like the Terminator.
sure. No, you were laying there for, like, a couple of hours. I went to the store and then, no, actually, ¿sabes qué? You were there casi, like, for 24 hours because I went to school the next day. Like, I remember when I was
Pre-K
walking
because you never graduated.
um, no, it was high school, um,
that
because I
that little
um, me try not to laugh. Uh, no, because I walked to my school bus and you were still there, and I was like, "Oh, I thought it was trash."
Wow, I'm trash.
Um,
Wow.
but it's just Mr. Gentleman. I was like, "Oh, whoops."
Mm-hmm.
And I just walked over him because I also thought it was a speed bump.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah. So no, uh, I think you got up like a few minutes later after that. So
Fun
yeah.
fact, everyone, due to her height, she's technically considered a midget.
Wow. All right. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go there. All right. Bet. So yeah, what was your remember your fist fight or like your last one or I don't know.
um Man.
Oh god, here we go.
You asked the question. What do you mean here we go?
Oh,
Do you want me to
it's
answer the question or
so
not?
like you always come up with some ridiculous like just right now.
I was about to tell you.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Go, go, go.
Rude ass.
I'm sorry.
So there I was. 6 of them.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I don't want to trouble.
oh my god, no.
My boy
Yeah.
Jackie.
Oh, I love him.
Man, I mean, I haven't been in one since like high school, honestly.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, and that was like way, way long ago. That was, I think, sophomore year, something like that. I just remember it was over something stupid. I can't remember the reason, but I just remember it started off in the cafeteria. We somehow ended up in the courtyard. Um, but it wasn't too bad. Like I didn't break anything.
Mhm.
I
Who
was
won?
sore as hell. I mean, me, of course. Come on. Uh, we ended up just fighting through the cafeteria, ending up in the courtyard, and I just remember, it was like your typical like high school shit. Like people just started crowding around, right, just watching, not doing anything, and yeah, you good? Hello,
Oh, that's it.
you good?
Yeah. So I think my dad is um heating up some chile.
Oh.
Oh, you're joking. Don't mind me. Go, go. You
Okay.
can.
um but yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't a huge deal, the reason for the fight. I remember that. That's all I remember. I just don't remember the specific reason. I ended up fucked up, he ended up fucked up, so I guess it was more like a tie more than anything, because um teacher ended up breaking it up, obviously, right? Like they
Yeah.
always do. um
Of
but yeah, I mean, ever since
course.
then. Huh?
No, I was gonna say, did you get detention or anything or?
I used to get a lot of ISS, a lot of in-school suspension,
Mm-hmm.
um which, by the way, is horrible. If anybody's had that, it was the worst. You're
Never
just
been.
sitting in a room for the whole school day, just writing, doing your work, like everything in that room is just blank. There's no posters. There's nothing.
Damn.
It's awful. It's so awful.
Can't relate. I've never ever been there.
Noodle.
Yes.
You hesitated.
Maybe.
Whatever.
No.
Chola. Beating up chicks.
Oh God! Shut up.
You firme or what, fool?
Oh God! No comiences. Yeah, of course.
Were you a Hot Cheetos girl?
No, actually, I wasn't. I was
Takis girl.
A what?
Takis girl.
No.
Okay.
I was a donut.
Huh?
I would eat donuts.
I was a donut.
Where I live. So.
Oh, you had a. Okay.
Like the little Asians. So I would just buy a little glazed donut.
That's not racial at all, guys.
What do you mean?
That's not racial. I'm just saying. I'm saying it in case somebody thinks that way. I'm just saying that. I was gonna explain. In Dallas, if you guys haven't been to Dallas, there are donut shops literally everywhere, and if you step in one, about 90% of the time, it is owned by an Asian person.
Is this not a common thing?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Which is the best, because if it is owned by an Asian person, those donuts are going to be insanely good.
Yeah, they're fucking fire. What the fuck? This is new to me, so it's not a common thing.
No.
What the fuck?
No. See, that's why I had to explain it, because it's not like that everywhere. I know, because like I've lived down here in the Valley, and I've lived in Dallas for like majority of my life.
Yeah.
So I know the differences, and that doesn't happen down here.
My bad, y'all. I didn't know.
Yep, that's a big thing.
Well, right doesn't matter. Regardless, the donuts are fire. They're really good.
Yep.
And I was with my best friend, so I couldn't eat Takis or Hot Cheetos in the mornings. But there's some girls that I knew that would do that shit, and they would like talk really loud, and I was like, how the fuck do you have so much energy this early in the morning? And there was actually this kid who was actually scared of me because he was for some reason he thought I was a Satanist, but I just didn't want to be in school at all. So I had like this resting bitch face the whole time. And then he would ride my school bus because he used to live here where I live. And he got to know me, and he was like he put me like on the side. He was like, hey, like, can I tell you something? I was like, yeah, dude, what's up? He was like, honestly, I was afraid of you. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, but you turned out to be like the really chill and funny person and whatever. I was like, dude, yeah, I just hate school. That's like, I always look like I'm pissed off, but I'm not. I just don't want to be there. And yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, a lot of people told me that they were scared of me, especially in middle school. Because I was like that goth girl, whatever, with the fucking poker, with the spikes and the fucking boots and fishnets, and yeah, your girl had it all. What was I saying? Fist fight. What the fuck? The last time I was in a fist fight was also in 2018, but I think I've told you about it. It was an accident fight.
Accident? I think so.
Yeah, it was one of my old coworkers invited me to this like barbecue, and it was like her cousin's birthday party or some shit. I don't remember. And I was like, yeah, like I'll come through, and I went, and we were all drinking, and she had drama with these other of her cousins. I don't know. I didn't care about it because I hate drama. Like I stay away from drama. But I think it was two girls pulled up, and she didn't like her, and the other girl didn't like my friend.
Hmm.
And so I don't know what happened, but they started talking really loud, and we were in the backyard, and I just saw like just throwing hands and shit. And what I wanted to do was I was trying to pull them apart, but then I felt somebody hitting me on the back of my head and then my back. And I was like, what the fuck? I got fucking pissed. And I turned around and there was that girl's friend that was swinging at me. And was obviously I started swinging back and like, I'm not going to go into detail because it's a little graphic, but it took two guys to pull me back.
She killed her.
So, no, yeah, it took two guys to pull me back, and like his cousins were like, or her cousins were like, y'all need to get the fuck out of here, blah, 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 and leave, and nah, that's not cool. And they left, and she was like, what happened? And I was like, no, you tell me what happened. Like we were cool, and then all of a sudden I just saw like hands like throwing and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, she was talking shit, and she was like, why did you get into a fight? I was like, I was trying to like pull you guys apart. So the thing was is that the other girl thought I was jumping in, so that
No.
started hitting me, and that's why I say it was like an accident fight, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and so that was my last fight. I haven't. It's been a while. Unless
That's funny.
unless somebody wants a knuckle sandwich right now.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
Put the guns away.
Oh my god. You mean these two bad boys right here?
Wah, wah.
Wow. Don't you have SpongeBob arms? Yeah, okay. So
I was gonna say that's what happens when you flex. It's that picture of him and it's just bone.
don't you use two marshmallows and stuffed animals for weight? Oh, okay.
I'm jacked as hell.
Where?
Everywhere. What's up?
Yikes.
That's how I threw you through that window.
You wish
brick.
you wish you did, first of all. Okay. So, when let's say you find your own place, like an apartment or house or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
what are the vibes? Like, how are you gonna like decorate your place or whatever?
Good question. I mostly prefer neutral colors, so I think I'm gonna go with like stuff that's easier on the eyes and maybe like a darker blue.
Okay.
You know, something like a blue or maybe like a stone gray, you know, for like the walls. Something
Yeah.
like very cozy, you know.
Nice.
I'm gonna have my own bartender in there.
Oh, here
Excuse
we
me.
go.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Now I would like to have my own little like mini bar section, right? So just kind of like prepare drinks.
Oh.
So that would be nice. Obviously, of course, my own little studio, so I can, you know, record and do all that. Huh?
It'll be like 2-bedroom apartment or house or whatever.
Yeah, like a 2-bedroom. Yeah. That way I can have like my own little section where it's like nobody can bother me there. I can record. I can do what I need to do. Everything else, of course, like people are allowed to, but just, you know, don't touch my stuff.
Like that brothers.
Yeah. Don't touch my drums. But yeah, no, just very chill, nice, like cozy apartment. I wouldn't want anything too bright, I'd say. It's not
Like
really, you know, like my type of vibe for it.
Yeah. Nice. And you said you mentioned you want like a little bar. Like, what are your favorite? Like, is it like mixed drinks or is it just wine or like what?
I'd like to have a bunch of like just mixed drinks. Like, I mean, recently I've been drinking a lot of wine. I've had a bunch of different I like to try different drinks every time I go out to buy something. Like,
Mm.
I don't know if you heard how Jarritos came out with their own hard soda.
Yes.
Cantaritos, yeah. I haven't found them yet, but I really want to find them.
Oh, we have liquor all over the place.
Yeah. Have you tried them?
No,
Wow.
I don't like drinking alone. I'm a lonely person.
I'll drink with you. What's up?
You're never down. You're always busy.
Busy. You're always sleeping.
Oh, what? Oh,
Am I wrong?
no,
Okay.
but yeah, last like that after I said I go to sleep like at fucking 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning? Am I at eight
Damn.
at 8 at night? I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk right now, to be honest. I'm just kidding, no, I'm not.
Damn. She's over there just taking shots.
Also, I can't smoke anymore. I'm so sad about it. But we'll talk about that
Another time.
in a few minutes.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we were watching this show that we're supposed to be making a review very soon. And you told me about this blue wine. I think it was blue.
oh yeah. It was called
It's called blue.
Relax.
Andale, yeah. I went to Target and I passed by the wine section and I was like, oh, let me see if I can find it so I can try it out. Didn't.
No.
Nope.
Damn.
I was like, what a liar.
No, I mean, you'd find it normally everywhere. I'd say check Walmart. Probably they have it.
Yeah.
It's if anybody's interested, obviously you gotta be of the age to drink.
Of course.
It's called Relax, and it's a very bright blue bottle.
Mhm.
It's I believe I'm gonna say it wrong, but it's a Riesling wine. I think it's pronounced. It's fruity. It tastes very nice. It's not one of those wines where it just tastes dry or just sour and tart.
Oh, I hate.
It's a very, very nice drink. So if you guys are able to find it, it's usually at Walmart. Not too much. I'd say it's maybe like about $7, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So if you do get a chance and you see it there, try it out. It's really good.
Nice. Speaking of wines, I think it was at Chili's. I went with a friend and we were like, oh, let's try some wine. Let's be all classy. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. And they had like this red velvet wine. I was okay, this kind of it's probably sweet, red velvet, And so we ordered it. Tell me why that was the nastiest fucking wine ever tried in our lives. And it was hot wine.
Yuck.
He didn't I would think that they would put it in ice, like the bottle. Nope. That bitch was like room temperature and it was hot and it was dry as shit and it was disgusting. And we didn't even finish it because it was so nasty. I couldn't. Do you like what's it called? Is it sangria?
Oh yeah, love it.
You like that?
Yep.
Oh, I can't.
What?
I don't like this the chiquita. Like I remember I tried a little bit. Hell no, the aftertaste.
Even the non-alcoholic one?
Yeah, I can't.
Damn.
I can't. It's so like it has like this nasty aftertaste to me, at least. I think I tried it like a few years ago, and I'm like, I was a kid, whatever. Let me try it out again. Nope, it still had the same taste and everything. I was like, absolutely not. I can't.
Well, are you mixing it or no?
No, it's just like straight up.
Just straight. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should try mixing it. Maybe you'll like it that way. I know.
I don't know what
cousins. And my uncle, they like to mix it, but they like to mix it with Sprite.
Oh.
Maybe it's really good. So.
Yeah, if I try it with that, maybe because I like Sprite, but it's just like the aftertaste. I don't know. I didn't like it. Same with I can't drink Bloody Marys or ¿cómo se llama? The one que le echan tajín and chile and
Oh,
clamato.
michelada.
Yes, ugh, I hate it. I hate clamato. I hate V8. I can't. It's no, it's so it's like drinking like watered down ketchup. It's disgusting. I don't know. Like I don't like it. I mean, I'll
Straight at the
drink.
bottle.
Oh hell no! I'll drink it like cerveza, but without the clamato and everything. Cause
Mm.
I can't. I can't drink that shit. But for my like, if I have my own apartment, the same thing. I think it'll be like more like a cozy, chill vibe. I definitely want to have plants, like real life plants,
Hmm.
and um, let's see. Well, yeah, just like really like chill. I'll probably buy some like my friend she has this giant ass like light bulb, and inside has tiny little lights and it changes colors like neon colors, but it goes like really slow. It's not like those flashing ass like lights, and it's like it gives like a really chill vibe. So yeah, I think that's what I would want. um of course, 2 bedroom apartment because I want Nico to have his own room, and his
Hmm.
home is going to be like all colorful and exciting and whatever. Meanwhile, mine's going to be all boring and nothing, just plain white walls, and I go crazy.
Just sitting on the floor. There's no bed.
Yeah, just crying like SpongeBob with where he has what is it, the penny and the chip and the two. Me
The gang's all here.
crying, me. Okay, have you ever left the state? And if you haven't, which state would you like to go to?
uh, I mean, I've left the country, but I've
No,
never gone outside of Texas to like another state.
damn.
Hmm.
How old are you again?
What?
Oh, what?
Wow. Okay.
That had nothing to do with what you were gonna say. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, where would you like to go?
Alaska.
Oh,
That's where I would like to. That's where I like to live. Honestly.
oh, okay.
Yeah. That's future goal right there because it's very nice up
Alright.
there. It's very pretty. You get to
Yeah,
see the aurora borealis or the northern
yeah.
lights.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there's snow, so could finally
Mm.
learn how to snowboard.
Yeah. Okay.
Not you
Just
shooting down my
so
idea.
no, it's just like okay. I'll explain Anita. So just Alaska,
uh
or you want to like visit other places?
Colorado would be nice. I've
Okay.
seen like their hiking trails and everything that
Mm-hmm.
they got up there, so it'd be pretty.
Yeah. Nice. Um, the reason why I was like about the snow is because I lived in Utah.
Hmm.
And of course, like the first few days, I loved it because, we live in Texas and it barely snows over here. But it got annoying quick. Um, it was just like I was already over it. Like I said, it was probably because I'm not used to it snowing all the time.
Hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I love cold weather. Like I love it, but it was just like, okay, yeah, like can it get a little warm at least just a little bit? But like, yeah. Like I said, it was really over. It was beautiful, like don't get me wrong, like the mountain, which one has the little mountains with the snow? Is it Paramount? No.
What? Paramount?
Doesn't it have little mountains with the snow? Or what, or which one is it? I don't know.
You
I
think of
forgot
Mount
which one.
Everest?
No.
What are you thinking of?
Like the mountains that have snow.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, it was beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just like I was like, okay, next.
Mm.
Can it
Wow.
bring over, please? and I went to New York.
Okay.
Um, your girl was drinking like there was no tomorrow,
I believe it.
and I was pregnant and I didn't know.
Damn. So Jay
So
was having a party too.
hell yeah, he was. He sure was. But it's a lot of walking there. A lot of walking. But it was cool. I had so much fun. Um, we went to the Jimmy Fallon show. Well, not the actual like show, but we went like in the studio thing.
Oh wow.
Friend, she's like obsessed. Like she's in love with Jimmy Fallon. Was so happy, and she was like buying like I think she bought a shirt or a mug or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, it was pretty cool, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And also the SNL, like the studio,
Oh, you went
we
there?
yeah, it was really cool. And oh, we also went off, of course, the 9/11. Um, if you've never been, I highly recommend. Um, like the last part of the museum. Oh my god, like me and my friend we got so fucking emotional because like they had like these little telephones and it was like their last voicemails. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And I
Okay.
was like, fuck, and they had like missing posters, like they're still looking for these people. And I was like, damn, dude, like it's so crazy. Like it just hits you really hard. But yeah, there's a lot of we wanted to see the Statue of Liberty, and there's a lot of people that are like selling things and whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah. Vendors.
And yes, and so like we saw this lady, and me and my friend were like, let's speak in Spanish. Like she's not gonna like if we speak to us in English, we're like, oh no sabemos, I'm sorry, no English. Tell me why she started speaking Spanish to us. We're like, fuck. And we're like, oh no, gracias, gracias. We thought we ate. We thought we ate. We were like gonna like finesse this lady, nada. She's like, hola, ¿cómo están? And I was like, I think like she heard us or something.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, it was I was there for a whole week and it was great. If you want to go to New York, definitely go to New York. Um, I also do want to go to Colorado as well. And I want to go to Kentucky.
For the fried chicken?
No, because the love of my life was born there, Johnny Depp.
Of course you would know that.
Of course I would. He's the love of my life. We're married, by the way, me and him.
Stalker. Let me check
No,
your room real quick. It's just posters and
like my blanket's a picture of him.
it's a
I
picture that you
fucking
took that day. On the walls, you will be mine.
the fact I photoshopped my face on I think it was the day he got married. I don't know who the celebrity was or his wife,
Mm-hmm.
but I photoshopped my face on there.
Did you actually?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
I
my god.
I am in love. But anyways, let's move on.
I think you need to
Your
see a
first
therapist.
smoking Mary Jane. Are you still laughing?
Yes.
What? What?
You gotta see a therapist.
No, I don't. I'm not obsessed. I'm just in love.
No, that's obsession.
Oh, it's not.
Taking the times, you're just all right. I'm gonna cut my face out of this photo here. Put it here. All right. Let's make sure it looks perfect.
Oh my god.
My husband.
Shut up. Don't you have who's your celebrity crush? Go.
Myself.
Oh my god.
Man, I don't know. I really don't know if I have one.
What?
It used to be when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Neve Campbell.
Who the fuck is that?
Sydney from Scream.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Sydney from
I'm just
Scream
kidding.
is?
Obviously.
I was like, you know the Scream movies. We've
Yeah.
talked about them.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, it used to be her. Nowadays, man, I don't know. I forget her name, but she was
Ooh,
in
damn.
oh, what was she in? She was
Her,
in
her listening to this.
huh?
Her listening to this.
All right,
I'm
totally not
getting-
in love with me.
Who, who, who is it?
It was 1 second.
Oh, now you looking it up.
Hold on.
Girl, if you're listening to this, I am so sorry.
Listen, she doesn't have to know.
Oh, she's gonna know.
Victoria Pedretti. That's her name. You're like, who is that?
Exactly.
I know you're gonna say that. I know you're gonna say that. She was in The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Haunting of Hill House, and they're both on Netflix.
Never seen them, so I don't know who that is.
Well, you're missing out because she's absolutely gorgeous. Just saying.
Okay.
And I'm about to Photoshop my picture right next to her.
Oh my oh my god, I hate you.
My wife.
My true love.
My true love. You will be mine.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't. You're so mean.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Go on.
Yes. So your first time smoking Mary Jane.
My God,
Do you
we can't do that. It's not legal here. But we did it anyways. Funny enough, it wasn't even in high school. It was after high school.
Damn, what a loser.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Getting bullied. What the fuck?
Um
So it was, I want to say roughly about, oh man, it was a minute. It was maybe 3-4 years ago.
mhm.
My cousin from Houston had just came down, and usually whenever it's the holidays, all the cousins get together, right, hang out.
Mhm.
And I can't remember the conversation, but it was brought up, and I was like, no, just I don't know, I never had any interest in smoking. Just wasn't a
Yeah.
thing. Like, I had smoked cigarettes before, right, in high school, but it wasn't like smoking every day. It was just like
Yeah.
I smoked a little bit, and I was like, not for me.
Mhm.
And we ended up going to the park, just walking around, and ended up smoking my first blunt there.
Hey.
Found out very quickly that I laugh a lot. I
Nice.
giggle a lot.
Nice.
I kept saying what a lot. I think we
Me-
still have videos of it. I'll see if I can find them and show them to you.
Oh my god, please.
I just remember, I don't know why, but I felt like in that in the state that I was, I felt like people were talking to me or trying to get my attention. So I just kept saying, what? What?
Mm.
Huh? And you can tell in the videos that I was high because like my eyes were red, boy.
Yeah.
My eyes were glazed, and I was just like looking everywhere. But no, I had a good time. I think after that, maybe a couple months after that, I had my first brownie.
No.
Which I think I prefer brownies. Honestly, I had a really nice experience with the edible.
Yeah.
It was a lot more fun, I feel like, and it lasted longer.
Oh yeah.
So that was fun. That was it was just me and my cousin at that point, and we were just playing games, watching TV, just chill. It was fun.
Nice. Did you get the munchies?
I did, yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah.
We had munchies right there with us, and I remember I had the white cheddar popcorn, the bag,
Yeah.
and I just remember like eating them, and then like maybe a couple minutes later, I was like, man, my mouth is so dry. Why is it so dry? And I'm just sitting there with like the bag in my hand. I was like, my mouth is dry, man. And I just kept eating the popcorn. It's like, obviously, dumbass, it's the powder. I just
Like,
myself, I couldn't figure that out. And then like a couple minutes passed by, and I'm like, I need a drink.
oh my god, I can just imagine you.
Just looking around, just glazed, huh?
Your whole fucking mouth covered in like the fucking powder.
Powder.
Oh god. That's funny.
What about you?
The first time I ever smoked weed, I was in high school. Um, my friend, she would smoke hella weed, and your girl was going through something, and my my friend was like, "You should smoke weed," and I was like, "Nah, dude." Like, I was so against it. No, I was like, "No, because if I smoke it, I'm gonna start smoking meth and all this shit." I'm like, "Can I relax? Like, nothing's gonna happen to you." But we smoked in my other bathroom.
Mhm.
She had a little bowl, and in my bathroom, like above the toilet, there's like a little window.
Okay.
Just blow out from there, and I was like, okay. Nobody was home. My parents weren't home. It was just me and her. And like I was smoking it, and she's like, "It's gonna burn your throat, but it's okay." And I was like, "Fuck." And I still remember the first time, like it was like burning my throat, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like this," and whatever. She's like, "No, it's fine. Like it's okay. Keep hitting it." And then like we were listening to the radio, and Gwen Stefani was playing. I think it was the song "Sweet Escape," and I got fucking high, so fucking high, and I was just like listening to the song, but I was facing the window, so I was like sitting on the toilet but facing the toilet, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so I look out the window. Tell me why. I saw Winnie the Pooh trying to get honey from my tree, and telling my friend, I was like, "Dude, do you see that?" She's like, "What?" She's like, I was like, "It's Winnie the Pooh." She's like, "What the fuck, bitch? Like, I don't see anything." I was like, "He's right there." And then, like, I think we sobered up or whatever, and we found out it was laced with something else.
Oh my god.
Um, yeah, I shouldn't have seen anything like that.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, "Cool, my first experience of smoking weed, and it was laced with something awesome." And the second time I smoked, she spent the night at my house, and I used to have like this big ass zebra rug, and we were smoking. We were sitting down by the window. This was my old room, and um, yeah, it was like late at night. We had the lights turned off and whatever. We were smoking,
Mhm.
and then like I was like, "Dude, you should press your eyes really hard, and you can see like little stars." And then like she's like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." So we were we were doing that, and then like I grabbed her hand, and I was like, "We're flying," because I thought like my rug was a magic rug, and um I was literally imagining like we were in Aladdin or whatever. So I was like, "Oh, cool." And yeah, ever since then I loved it, and I've been smoking it. But um I can't smoke it anymore because at my job they do random drug testing. So
Boo.
yeah, it sucks. I'm like, And I hung out with my other friend, and she was gonna buy edibles, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "I can't." And she bought like, I think she bought like gummies and Rice Krispies, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, the Rice Krispies are my favorite." But yeah, I can't smoke it anymore because of my job, so I've been sober, I guess. Not really. I
Mm.
drink, you know. But if I smoke again, it's gonna hit me so fucking hard. I already know it.
Because
I'm
it's been a
excited
minute.
for it. Yeah, it's been a minute. Um, what are your pet peeves?
Um, Pet peeves. I hate it when people chew
Mm-hmm.
and instead of just like finish, like eating,
Yeah.
they'll talk while they're doing it, and they're opening
Oh,
their mouth and just
yeah.
like food comes out.
Ew.
Hate that, hate that, hate that.
So you don't like what is it? Mukbangs, mukbangs, whatever.
Like I've seen some, right? Like
Yeah.
it depends on the person. I know there's people like out there that have like, even though they're recording for that, they have like their table manners, right? They're not like
Oh yeah.
taking a bite and like. So, anyways, guy.
Yeah.
Uh, um, but that's one of them.
Okay.
Oh well, because I have my own Discord and like the group of friends in there, and we
Mm-hmm.
all tend to like play games together. Sometimes we're not even playing the same games. Maybe it's
Yeah.
like two people are playing one game, two are playing another. One of my
Mm-hmm.
pet peeves is like when there's way too much talking and it just
Mm.
kind of like jumbles up, like into one
Oh, yeah.
huge just, you
Mm.
can't even understand what people are saying.
Right.
I can't do that. I just, it's too much for me. I have to just like, okay, we got to move to a different call because it's just, can't even like hear you. I can't hear myself.
Yeah.
What's the word? It's called, uh, sensory overload, I think is what it is. It's like where you have
Mm.
just too many things going on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't do it. About to flip out.
Damn. Turn to the whole con.
Right? Be quiet.
You fucking destroy your PC.
um, I think that might be it. I don't have a lot that
Yeah.
truly bothers me. I mean,
Mm.
I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve. Obviously, rude people, but I feel like that's everyone. Nobody likes people being rude.
Oh, okay. Me.
Yeah,
So me.
rude
All
all the
right.
time.
Oh, thanks. So in other words, you.
I'm kidding. You're not rude.
Wow, you didn't say no.
What? What did you say? You cut off.
I said, so you hate me.
I don't hate you. Come on. If I hated you, we wouldn't have a podcast.
Yes. You're right. Dang. Wow. So the truth comes out, huh?
Claro que no.
I see. Um, I I also only have two pet peeves. One of them I hate
Okay.
being rushed.
What'd you say?
Rushed.
Being rushed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I hate that shit so fucking much. Like if anybody rushes me, I'll go 10 times slower
Mhm.
just to piss them off.
It's your
Same with
boss.
Drew. Same with driving. I hate when people are like on my ass and I slow down. Like, what's the rush, baby? Like, the building isn't going anywhere.
He's late for work. Get out
I
of the
know.
way. Oh, you're not going to talk to me like
Exactly.
that.
No, yeah. And also, speaking of cars, I hate when they have like their bright ass fucking headlights. Oh my god, it annoys the shit out of me. Why do you have it so bright for what? Like the sun is all like all rising and everything, and you still have your bright ass lights. It's so annoying.
And some of these
But
like newer cars too, they have like
yeah,
bright blue lights. I
yes,
hate that.
I
Hate
hate
that.
it so much. and they're like riding my ass, and I can't really see. I'm already fucking blind as it is, and I'm like, oh my god, like get the fuck away from me. Like I move. Like I'll move so you can like buzz off. And they don't. And I'm just like, oh my god, it just annoys me. But anyways, yeah, being rushed, I hate it. I hate when people rush me and they're like, hurry up, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And don't ever tell me ever again. The other thing that is my pet peeve, I'm I'm a really, really, really shy person. Like you wouldn't even know if I'm in the fucking room because I'm so quiet. I'm like the quietest person in the room. And I hate when I have to talk to people because for some reason, and it's been like that since like probably middle school, I turn red. And then I hate when people fucking say, why are you turning red? And oh my god, it makes me turn even more red. And I hate it so much. I'm like, you didn't have to say that, dude. Like, you really didn't. And so I turn even more red, and everybody's watching me, and I try to stay calm. I'm like, don't think about it. Like, don't think about it. But it's already too late. Like, right now, I'm turning red, and then there's nobody here. And I hate that shit. I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know if it's just like my anxiety or whatever, but yeah. And at work, they do it all the fucking time, and I hate it. They're like, are you turning red?
You look like a tomato.
Yes. And I'm just like, I just ignore them and I continue to finish my sentence as fast as I can so they can just like leave me alone. And yeah, that's one of my pet peeves.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, so this one is I think you might have said you stepped on a nail when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what happened?
So I
You're like,
lost my
bitch,
foot.
what?
What?
Wait, what did you say?
I said, so I lost my foot.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's the question? Like, what happened to us as kids, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like what happened? Like what were you doing?
Um, I was being a brat. Um, I was hanging out with my cousins, and I remember we were at my grandma's house, and they had this pile of wood that they had just ripped off from an old shed, I believe, in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just jumping on it, right? Like me and my cousin, we were just jumping on it because it was like a big pile. And like, as
Oh
you
my
know, little kids were like, "Whoa, let's climb it." I don't know
god.
why, but we always want to do that. Big pile of dirt. Whoa, let's climb it. And we were just jumping around, and I remember they told us to hop off because some of the planks have nails, and my cousin hopped off, landed on the concrete. I hopped off, landed on one piece of wood at the bottom, and just started walking off. And I just remember chasing after my cousin, and then just hearing like squish, right? Like just wet
Oh,
squishing sound effects. And I was like, "What is that?" And my foot started feeling wet. I was like, "What the hell?"
oh my god.
And I remember sitting down, taking off my shoe, and then my white sock was just completely red, just completely red. I was freaking out. I was a little kid. I was maybe 6 years old, so like at first it didn't hurt, but then the
Mm-hmm.
second that like obviously you look at it and you see like all that blood,
Yeah.
the pain starts to sink in, and I'm just sitting there crying. And I remember my dad freaked out
Mm-hmm.
because if anything happens to me, my mom's gonna be pissed. And I remember
Yeah.
he picked me up and he rushed me inside. And as he's rushing me inside, he bangs my foot, my hurt foot, against the brick house.
No.
And I'm like, oh, what the? And he's taking me inside, and he sits me down on the couch. And he's like, just wait here, just wait here. And he runs to the kitchen. He gets a tub, fills it with hot water, pours salt in there, and he dunks my foot in there a couple times. And that water is like burning hot, so it
Yeah.
was uncomfortable. He dunks it in there, and then I
Oh.
remember he grabs my foot, opens up the bottle of alcohol,
Mhm.
and he just pours the alcohol right on the wound.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
like, ah, what are you doing? And
Oh
I mean,
god.
back then when I was thinking about it, I was like, this guy is crazy.
Yeah.
Now I realize it, right? Growing up, like he did it because I could have gotten an infection. It was like
Mm,
rusty nails. It was like
yeah.
it was wood that was like already rotten, right? So they
Mhm.
removed it because it had water damage. So like the nails were rusting as well. Um, I remember I had that day. I had just gone there to like hang out with my cousins. So my mom was picking me up later that night, and she was freaking out, like, "What happened to him? Like, what happened?" Like, because my foot was all bandaged up, and she could see the blood like through the bandage.
Yeah.
And he was just telling me like what happened, like, or he was telling her what happened, like, well, he was just jumping around and he ended up stepping on a nail, yada yada, but he's okay. And yeah, traumatizing because I was just sitting there like going through all that pain
Yeah.
as like 6 year old. Just went back home. I was like, what the hell? My foot. I could have lost my foot.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. I would say my story kinda, not really the same. I was in middle school when that happened to me. Um, I was helping my dad paint the porch because he just like built it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was walking like the back of the porch, like back on the side or something, when all of a sudden um I felt like this really sharp ass pain and I started screaming and I lift up my foot. The nail was inside my foot and there was like a piece of wood with the nail.
Yeah.
My dad like just kicked it and then I was like bleeding and I was like crying and screaming. I was like, it hurts. And I took off my shoe and my sock and he was like, oh my god. And he started freaking out and made me freak out even more. He's like, don't move. I was like, yeah, sure, dad, of course.
He passes
And
out because of the blood.
Drew, like the big ass pile of blood that it was making, I was like, oh my god, this is so scary. The same thing with the alcohol. My dad poured the alcohol right on the wound and everything.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I just like, I didn't feel pain yet. I felt pain when it went in, and I felt pain like later on at night. And yeah, thank God it didn't get infected either. And I didn't go to the doctors, and I still have my foot.
Yay. We
Yay.
kept our
We're still,
feet.
yay. Yeah. Yeah, because I think I don't know when you told me, but you told me that you stepped on the nail too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, me too. I was all excited. We stepped on nails. But yeah, I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
Living the same lives out here.
Yeah, right? Um, do you remember the last time you got super drunk?
Yeah, it was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was last week. We were celebrating um one of our group members' birthdays. It was her birthday, and she wanted to play games and drink. And
Nice.
we ended up playing like some party games and having some drinks. And I remember I was all excited because I was like, "Man, I haven't drank in a while. I have like a box, like of wine, but I don't drink it every day. It's just sitting
Yeah.
there. I only like drink on like events or special occasions.
Yeah.
Um, so I was like, hell yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. And ended up opening, was it 2 bottles? I think, yeah, it was 2 bottles. And
Damn.
having some wine. And I remember like towards the end of the night, like I was smashed. I was very smashed. And we were just playing games and having a good time. And I don't know, it was a great time. It was chill. Woke up, no hangover, so I was like, I still got
Yeah.
it.
That's what's up. I love that.
Right. You just wake up next day and you're like, ah, that was fun.
Like nothing.
Yeah, like nothing.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Um, Um,
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. I think the last time I got drunk was a few months ago. I went clubbing with a friend,
Okay.
and she invited this guy that she really liked. And I don't know, here in Dallas, we call it the gayborhood. And
Okay.
it's little like it's just like a whole street where they have little gay clubs. And yo, those drinks are fucking strong. That's all I'm gonna say. They're fucking strong. And we were taking shots of Hennessy, which is really expensive. Like two shots was $30. I was like, did Beyonce pour me
Jesus.
this drink or something? Because why the fuck is it so much? Anyways, um, we went to this club S4. I think I mentioned the club before. I don't really like that club because it's really like sketchy. And of course, it did get sketchy because this guy grabbed me by the hand and he was pulling me with him. And I was like, oh, I don't know you. Please don't touch
Stranger
me.
danger. Stranger
Yeah.
danger.
And I told my friend, I was like, I don't know him. Pull me back, pull me back. And she like pulled me back. And he like just walked away. Um, and then so we went. I was like, "Can we just leave this club? Because I just don't feel uncomfortable anymore." Like I sobered up real quick.
Yeah.
So we went to this other club, and we started taking more shots. And I felt more comfortable, and we were dancing. And I think my friend got a little too overprotective because like her and that guy, they started like cornering me and I couldn't even like dance anymore. Like I have a video of me just like standing there and I couldn't even move anymore. And I'm just like, can y'all back up, please? I'm shake this ass and I can't because you guys are just like literally right there. Like they were like
Your
inches.
bodyguards.
Yeah, literally. And so like yeah, I think that was the last time I got drunk because her friend, that guy, his truck got towed.
Damn.
So I was like, damn, dude, that sucks. And like, uh, yeah, we had to get an Uber, and then they had to drive to Gotema, where they have ¿cómo se llama?
Hmm?
The where they tow your cars.
Oh. Uh. I guess it's just a lot.
Yeah, that. So yeah, it sucked, but I had fun. I didn't get like too drunk that night. If you want to know the story where I got really really fucked up, I think like I would say like six adios motherfuckers. If you had never had those before, please don't. Please don't. Um,
Just by the name
this
alone.
no, yeah, it's just a bunch of mixed alcohols together. Um, it was another time I went to the club with like I think one of our friends graduated college or something, and I got so fucking drunk. I thought my friends were passing a blunt, but they were just passing a lipstick, and I was trying to hit it, and yeah, it was a disaster.
Whoa,
I
I'm
was
crossed.
I wish I was. And I started dancing in the street, and my friend was like, "No, don't do that. The cops are here." And I felt it the next day. Yep, definitely felt it the next day. And yeah, I when I get drunk, I get fucking drunk.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, so.
I remember
Oh, shut up.
from whenever I was streaming.
Oh
And you were playing games with us,
yes, I remember.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't drink with me ever again. Nobody. Um, yeah. Okay. So last question. You're like, thank fucking god. Um, have you ever had repetitive dreams?
Repetitive dreams. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I have. I've had a couple. I've had. I've had a couple dreams where I die. Um,
Oh
yeah, I have a lot of those.
god. Like, you, like, actually die?
Yeah, I die. I
Like,
die in dream.
can you, like well, I don't know, can you feel yourself dying?
Yeah.
No. Can you?
Uh-huh. It was
Oh.
weird. It was a weird experience. One of the ones that I remember the most, because I had it a couple times,
Mhm.
was I was going to this school, and I just remember the setting was dark. Like, there was very cloudy. It was a dark day, and I was walking in, and I remember walking up, um, and taking the elevator, and there was a girl in the elevator with me, and we went up to either the second or third floor, and
Mhm.
I remember she walked out, and as she was walking out, she dropped a ring, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh!" And I picked it up, and I ran out chasing after her. I was like, "Hey, you dropped this!" And she turned around, and she just looked like mortified. Like, she was like, "What?" She had that look of like, "Why did you follow me?" And all the
Oh,
lights started like blinking, and the lockers on the sides were like going crazy, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I just remember from this point on, I was looking at myself from a third person point of view,
mhm.
and I see this shadow just crawl along the lockers and then come up to me and pick me up, and then I explode into a bunch of little pieces.
What the
It,
fuck?
it was dark. I remember like I exploded and like the ring fell, and I woke up. It was a
What?
dark dream.
You're all a piñata.
Pretty much, I exploded into a bunch of like pieces, and I've had that dream a couple times, and I don't know. It was weird. It was one of the ones where I've had a couple times, but I've had other dreams as well where I die. Um, my mom actually has had one where I died.
What the
Um, yeah,
hell? Oh,
my mom, a couple of friends have had dreams where I died, so it's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
Huh?
What?
It's you. You're the one trying to kill me.
True.
Oh.
Nah. Oh my god, that's scary.
Hmm. Um, what are the other ones? It's this one's more recent.
Mhm.
Um, this one, I start off walking to my old childhood house that's here in the valley,
Mhm.
and it's sort of like a townhouse, like it's two homes, right?
Yeah.
And I remember walking in through the front door, and it looks strange. It looks like liminal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like imagine the back rooms, right?
Yeah.
So like the
Mhm.
floor is like a tile, but it's pink. And I'm walking to the back so I can go into my room, and it's very colorful in there. And I'm just sitting on the bed. I'm looking at the TV, and I just start seeing the tiles on the floor just start falling through, start just falling down into like this dark space, and you can't see anything. And everything falls through, and I fall through, and then I wake up. I've had
What?
that one a couple times. Um,
Oh my god.
it's weird. It's so weird because like it feels familiar. You know, when I have
Yeah.
that dream, like everything feels familiar. Like I know where I'm at. Like I
Mhm.
specifically remember all these things, but I can't picture or point out where this exact location's at. I just remember that it was me walking into my old house, but everything inside is different,
Mhm.
but it feels like I've been there before.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
That's scary. That kind of reminded me, have you ever seen that episode from Ed, Edd and Eddie where it was kind of like weird? I think was it Ed, Edd and Eddie? Um, I think it was Jimmy.
Okay.
He pops out of like the sky or something. It was like a trippy episode.
Mm.
And then like what's those three girls? I forgot their names.
Oh, the
They're like
Canker sisters.
yes, like they were like chasing them, like Ed, Edd and Eddie. And I don't know, it was a trippy like episode. And I think what's that little boy with playing?
Yeah, that's Jimmy, no?
That's Jimmy? I thought Jimmy was the one with the thing around his head.
Oh, the braces.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny, yeah.
Yeah, he was in it too. Oh well, duh. But like, oh no, it was like I don't remember, but I remember it being like a trippy episode.
Yeah.
Weird, but yeah, I used to get the same time again in 2018. Something about that year got me fucked up because like I also started getting like repetitive dreams. Um, it would always be like my elementary school, my middle school, a little bit of high school, but it'd be like for high school, it'd be like outside the school. Um, it was always like hallways,
Mhm.
and if it was like at this house, but it was like this big ass house, and it was always like at this attic, and there was always a lady standing there.
Oh, okay.
Um, I couldn't really see her face, but I can see like it's kind of scary, but like when like their eyes are glowing, and that's all you see is like two little white dots as like their face.
Yeah.
That's what it was, and she wouldn't move. But I was just like, there was like boxes around, and I don't know. I've never died like in these dreams, but like it's always like the same dream over and over. And honestly, it's been a minute since I've had those dreams, and I kind of
Mhm.
miss it. But like I think the only reason why we have those dreams, because I also have dreams of the old house I used to stay at, is because like you were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was in that school, and I was in that middle school, and I was at the old house, and I don't know. That's probably what my dreams is about. It's just like trying to like remember the past, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I don't die in my dreams, but it's always I'm always on my knees, and they have the gun on the back of my head. Always. Like if I'm gonna die. And so I'm just like, all right, cool. Just shoot me. And every time that happens, like the last thing I say is like, I love you, mijo. Always. Always. And I'm just waiting for them to like pull the trigger, and they never do.
Dang, this badass
Yeah,
over here.
I know, right? It should be in the movie. But yeah, it's always that. But yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
Man.
How long has it been? Like 4 hours.
4 hours. Thanks guys for tuning in.
Hmm.
um man, I don't want to say we're gonna start picking it up again because we said that last time and we didn't, but we're still here. That's what I would like to say. We're still going to
Yeah.
be recording, uploading. It's not as consistent as it once was. It's just
Hmm.
mostly because our schedules, like, it's hard to line them up, you know? Sometimes, eh, one day, like, she'll be free, but then I'll have something going on, or she'll be
Yeah.
busy, and I'm free that day. So it's like we
Mm.
just got to line it up perfectly.
Yeah.
But we're definitely going to be recording, putting out more content for you guys. Can't give you
Mm.
guys a date or like a specific schedule just yet,
Right.
but just, don't forget about us. We're still putting out content over here.
Yeah. We're still alive.
We're still alive. Even though we die in our dreams, we're still alive.
Well, not yet. Oila, I'm like, not yet. We haven't died. No, yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning back in and listening to us after
30,000 billion years.
a whole decade. But yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.
We'll be putting out more content. So
Mm.
thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.